Tonight, America's first known case of a more contagious coronavirus variant discovered right here in Colorado. Now, it was first found in the UK, but the Coloradan who contracted it never traveled, and tonight is in isolation in Elbert County.
We have all of the questions and concerns. Denver 7 CB Cotton went right to health experts to learn more about this new strain of the virus.
On Tuesday, state public health officials confirmed a Coloradan has the country's first reported case of a new COVID-19 strain, variant B117.
How concerned should Coloradans be?
I think it's more important to just be aware that it's here. And I think the contagiousness factor is obviously something that we want to be aware of as well.
The variant responsible for a surge of UK cases and new orders from the CDC, requiring those arriving in the U.S. from the UK to show proof of a negative COVID test. And now, Colorado public health officials say the variant was found in a man in his 20s with no travel history, currently isolated in Elbert County. So how did the strain get to Colorado? Infection prevention doctors at UC Health explained.
It's certainly possible that somebody traveled to Great Britain or to New York or to California. We actually don't know that it's not already in other parts of the United States or other parts of the world. I would say almost with certainty it is, because this is just what viruses do.
The Colorado State Laboratory confirmed the B117 variant, and the CDC was later notified. Dr. Michelle Barron says variants are created after the virus copies itself over and over.
If you had to write the same sentence over and over and over, not with a copy machine, but literally writing it out by hand, at some point when you're like writing it for the 100th time, you may have made a spelling error.
But the CDC says so far there's no evidence that this variant causes more severe illness. Some UK scientists, however, do believe it's more contagious, and some Colorado doctors say that's bad news for the healthcare system.
As we have more cases, we'll inevitably have more hospitalizations. So a more transmissible virus is certainly of concern.
The best way to fight against variant B117, doctors say continue mask wearing and social distancing. And they also say, yes, the new COVID-19 vaccine is still effective against this new strain.
The vaccine was deliberately chosen to target that area where we, in the lab and based on other scientific experiments, were able to show that it doesn't change frequently. So at this point, this should have no bearing on the efficacy of the vaccine whatsoever.
CB Cotton, Denver 7.
All right, good information there. We expect to hear more from the governor on this 10 a.m. In the meantime, health experts say they are working to identify people who may have come into contact with that man in Elbert County.